Hey guys, my name is Pranav, and today we're going to explain with words, charts, diagrams, and models the effects of distance and the amount of mass on the gravitational force between two objects. And to do this, we're going to be using the gravitational force concept builder provided by the physics classroom. So, while doing this concept builder, let's start off with the first trophy, apprentice level. Objects 1 and 2 attract each other with a gravitational force of 72.0 units. If the mass of object 1 is halved, then the gravitational force will be how many units? So, if the gravitational force is halved, that means that if the mass is halved, that means the gravitational force will also be halved. So we get a gravitational force of approximately 72 divided by 2, which is 36 units. Great job. So, objects 1 and 2 attract each other with gravitational force of 72. If the object of mass 2 is doubled, then the new gravitational force will be blank units. So, we have the same value of 72 units. And in the last one, the mass being halved means the gravitational force is halved. So if this time the mass is doubled, that means the gravitational force is doubled. So 72 times 2, 144. Great job. So I think we're done with this for now. As we can see that so basically mass and gravitational force are directly related. Let's move into distance. So when distance comes into play, two things change. One thing to keep in mind is that the relationship between distance and gravitational force, they are inverses. So as the distance decreases, gravitational force increases. The second thing to note is that it is exponential. So let's say in this case, the distance is 1/2 the original value. That means the gravitational force is doubled, but since it's exponential, it's to a factor of 4, right? So to get the answer here, we need 18 times 4. Now 18 times 4 is equal to 72. So our answer in this case should be 72. Sorry, I don't know, my thing is lagging. Check answer. That's correct. Good job, guys. So let's do another one. Gravitational force 36. So now it's doubled. So since the distance has been doubled, that means that the gravitational force decreased by half, but it's by a factor of 2. So it's 30 factor of 2, so 2 squared is 4. So 36 divided by 4 is 9. Great job, guys. Now, let's combine the two. Now, let's put it all together. Objects 1 and 2 attract each other with a gravitational force of 36 units. If the mass of object 1 is doubled, and the mass of object 2 is tripled, and the distance separating objects 1 and 2 is halved, the new gravitational force will be blank units. So, let's try this out. So, as we know, they currently have a gravitational force of 36 newtons, right? Or units. So let's draw it out. Object 1, object 2. So the mass of object 1 is doubled first, so times 2. So that happens to this object as well. So now the gravitational force went from 36 originally here. Now the gravitational force between these two, because of the result of multiplying by 2, has gone up to 72. So now the gravitational force is 72. So what happens next? The mass of object 2 is tripled. So times 3 here, times 3 here. That means now, using the same diagram we used earlier, object 2, the line between the two, has now tripled. What's 72 times 3? Let's calculate that. 72 times 3, 6, 21, 216. So that's what we've gone so far. So let's draw like a little chart for that first. So the first action that happened is it was originally at 36, then it went to 72, 216. So that was a result of a times 2 and a times 3. So now we're here at 216, right? So that's right now. What's the last component of this problem? The distance separating objects 1 and 2 has been halved. That means the gravitational force, as we know, has increased by a factor of 2 squared, as you know, it's an exponential, so by 4. So now we have to multiply this number, 216, by 4. So 216 times 4 is equal to 4, 2, 6, 8. 864. So our final number here is 864. So the distance between objects 1 and 2 is 264. Let's check this out. $864. My mistake. It's 864. It's the difference between the two objects. That is the correct answer. If this physics tutorial helped, don't forget to leave a like and comment and subscribe for more physics tutorials. And I'll see you guys next time.